Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Donna Lee and this is my first video. Basically, as you see down below on the title, it states how to turn a month-old plus crochet braids into something brand spanking new, like refresh, like you just put it in, right? So as you can see, if you look at my edges and everything, it's a lot of new growth. You know, as you can see, at night I tie my hair up into like a big ball just so that I could go to sleep and be comfortable, right? After a month plus time, normally it's time to take the hair out. But if you are on the go or you budget wise, you don't really have it, even though the packs are pretty affordable, or you have kids running around, or you just don't feel like it at that present time and moment, hey, you use what you got and you make it happen. So here I am to tell you how you can revamp old crochet braids with knots and all and make it look like brand spanking new. So let's get into the video. First thing is, you're going to need your trusty old brush, honey. Yes. And you're going to need some moisturizer for your hair. So I use the coconut water hydrating oil, which if you could see closely is really meant for weave or, you know, like synthetic hair, but realistically is water and oil. And with natural hair, it's like a chia pet. It needs water and it needs oil to grow. So I'm natural underneath all of this. In later videos you're going to see. And what I do is I spray this on my edges as well, along with the hair. You got to treat it like your own. Then you're going to need a little toothbrush, okay? And edge tamer. If you could see this right here will hold your edges down. If you're natural, it won't do it for like a week or 4 days or 3 days. It's a 24-hour-old. If you tie it down, you'll be lucky to get, 2 days out of it. Then, of course, jam for whatever extra fluff that you see. And yes, I call it fluff, not naps, because realistically, everybody know your hair curls up when you're African American. It's not napped up. And this bottle of Silky Yankee, I had this bottle for years. It lasts me for so long. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but basically it is a conditioning and detangling spray for synthetic and human hair, and it works great. Like, if you don't have this in your to-go-to pile, you missing out. Just saying. Okay? And of course the trusty scissors. You're going to need some scissors to cut off all the naps, all the balls, like the tangles and stuff that is actually inside, your hair. So let's get started, right? Okay, now, first things first, you're going to spray, oh, and I forgot, a bottle of water. You're going to need water. Don't put nothing in here. Just plain water, okay? First thing first, you're going to spray some of this on your edges and all around the perimeter of your hair when it's like in the state that it's in. Reason being, you want your hair around here to be pretty much hydrated. Brush thoroughly up. Same thing with the back. You brush it up. Now the water all over, just to moisturize your hair. Okay. Then you are going to need to get your edge tamer, as you see here, and put this on your edges. So while it's up and your hair is out of the way, you want to have your edge tamer. As long as your edges is laying, it kind of brings the look together. You know what I mean? And it makes everything looks like glam. Put your edge tamer on all around. And that's right after that. Of course, your toothbrush is going to come and play right after that. Okay. All right. Now, please excuse me if I'm looking behind the camera. I have a standing mirror there to help me view what I'm actually doing as far as taming my edges go. Your edges need to be on point, guys. Like, if anything else, if your edges ain't on point, it doesn't help bring the look together. You know what I mean? But yes, it helps, like, it helps pretty much bring tension to the front of your face, not really the back of your head. And, you know, it kind of looks nice. That's the main thing about this. Oh, I gotta keep putting more right here. And this is the thing about this. With natural hair, you need to don't be scared to dip in and scoop with whatever tamer you get. Don't be afraid. All right, next thing. You're going to need jam. Everybody should at least have this in their closet. It's just a staple. Like, it's a staple product that pretty much a lot of African Americans have in their closet. Maybe some Caucasians too. I don't know. But it's pretty much grease. It's grease that holds your hair together. It's not gel. Like, to me, after a while, it turns to like a greasy substance. So it doesn't harden your hair and make it feel like all hard and just really just nasty, you know? And you don't really want that on your hair anyway. You want it to be flowing. Okay. Now your edges is out of play. This is the fun part. You're going to, undo whatever naps or knot ball that you pretty much put in your hair. So this is just how I pretty much, you know, care for my hair at night. I don't tie it up. I don't have time. In the beginning, yes, you tie your hair up. You do what you got to do to make it look fresh, but I don't got time for that. So this is how it look when it's like, damn, look crazy, right? I know. All right, so you're going to use your fingers and you're going to pretty much run through your hair. But before you do that, you're going to spray some more water on your hair. And then you're going to use the Silky and Kinky spray. And that should be your next step. So, water all over your hair. Whew, getting drenched here. And Kinky. Now, with this type of spray, you don't really need a lot. The water helps pretty much help you spread this spray through your hair. So even though I'm spraying it, if you notice, I spray about 3 sprays or spritz on one side, and then I spray about 3 or 4 on the other side. You really don't need a lot. You're going to spread it through and pretty much fluff it up, honey. That's what you got to do, okay? You can't sit there and be like, oh my God. Oh my God. No. Don't be fragile with your hair, especially crochet braids. You cannot be fragile with it because it's never going to break up or get undone. Okay? So you have got to break it up. Okay? When it's clumped together, pull it apart. Make that thing come apart. Like this clump is not okay. This is a whole bunch of clumps, okay? Pull it apart. Pull it to the roots. It's okay. It's not going to hurt nobody. What they won't know won't hurt them. You just want to look professional. When you step out of your house, you want to look like, okay, this shit is popping, it's together. All right. See how I just snap it together like all right here? You just gonna have to just pull like, okay, this is a good example. Do you see how it clumped together? Break it apart, okay? Break it apart. Keep on just going through each hair, breaking it apart. All right? Then you're going to do the same thing with the top. You're going to just go through it every which way, every which angle. You ever look and sit in a car and you pretty much see this girl play with their hair? You be like, oh, this chick thinks she cute. Like, she really thinks she cute. Like, for real, this is what we do now? You just in there twirling your fingers to your hair? No, honey. If they got crochet braids, they breaking that sucker apart while they drive to work. That's what they're doing. Okay? All right. So, now that your hair is all fluffed up, right? Now, mind you, this is a month plus old. Like I'll say it's about 6 weeks or so. I had this in a very long time. And you could tell like my braids are really like growing out. And you could also tell like where it's supposed to be flat at the roots when you make your knots, it's like lifting. I don't care. Okay? I'm gonna make this work for me. Literally. Okay, now scissor time. Boom. Like I said, you want your ends to look kind of like not straight blunt cut across, but you don't want it to look straggly. So you don't want your ends to look like this, like the straight, and you have these little, I don't know if you can see, but these little pieces that is the straggly or whatever. Cut that off. It's okay. If you do a blunt cut, 99% of the time that thing falls and you ain't going to know where it go. And when you cut it, you pull it down on everything, it's going to go back blending in with the rest of the hair. It's fine. Okay? When it's on even ends, it look more natural. It looks good. It looks good that way. What else? Like knots. So, I don't know if you could see, I have like a knot right here, you know, cut that off. Hold on. Cut that off. And then along with these straggly little pieces, you cut that off. Okay, now, here, do you see this? If it's at the base of the root, like down, don't bother it. It ain't bothering you. But if you're that type of a person that needs everything to be loose, like this ain't coming loose. I'm pulling it. It's not happening, guys. Scissors, cut it. Because I figure once it's knotted to another portion, like another strand cluster, I should call it, it's not going to shed. It's not going to come out. After a while, this type of hair kind of clump together. All right? Once I spray that silky kinky detangler in my hair, this is how my hair moves. Look, let me back up. Okay? That's what you want. You don't want your hair to be stiff. You do not want your hair to look like you just woke up out of the bed and you just left out. You do not want that. Also, when you have your clusters clumped together where it's making its own little curl pattern, like loop, mind you, this is supposed to be a wavy pattern, but it's making loop patterns. Loop patterns are patterns that it's like you see the hair straight, but then it's like a lump that look like it could be like a lump knot. Pull, use your hand. Make sure your hand is moisturized or the strand is moisturized, which it already is, because I sprayed so much water on this hair. You're going to pull it down, okay? You have to treat it. You see how this right here clumped together? Once again, pull it apart. And look at that. Look like nothing ever happened. You want to make sure all your clusters, everything is loose. Now, check the back out. It's flowing, right? That's what you want. That's what you want, okay? So once you actually get the hair how you actually want it, like flowing, fluffy, looking fantabulous, okay, pop your earring in, and it pretty much completes your look, and you're ready to go to work or start your day or do your running arounds. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a really easy, quick to go style where you could always be on point every day. Now, the hair that I'm using is Freetress Aruba Curl, right? And it's 20 inches. This hair is what I got in right now. And like I said, I had it for a month plus, like 6 weeks. And pretty much the hair lasts. So if you want like a review on this and you like what you see, you want to know more about it, what you could do is follow along, click, you know, my next video that's going to be posted shortly, and I could tell you a review about this hair. With that being said, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You know, welcome to my family. You know, be a Donna Lee team. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.